Hello, everyone.
What is it sunny out?
Do you like them?
I do. Look at those on you.
Well, we're talking accessories. Wait, it gets better.
Oh my!
I'll show you in a second.
Okay.
We are the Compass Girls. We're here every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock to entertain you, hopefully, to inform you, and to have a good time. I'm Rachel Ferrucci, and that is Zippy Sandler.
That would be me.
And today we are talking about accessories. 2019 trends is my thing. Of course, Zippy is classic because she's a classy broad.
Yeah, real classy broad.
Okay, so let me show you really quick. See if you see it.
Holy cow. Up a little. Oh, where did you get They say Compass Girls on them? Get out.
I had them made. I'm making you a pair, so.
Get out.
Aren't they nice?
I think we should be able to get them make them for everybody. Anybody who wants them.
I love these glasses. The funny thing is I got the glasses. It was a campaign I had did a while back, and I got the glasses and I loved them so much. I designed them and everything, and I put Compass Girls on them, and then every time I was wearing them, I totally forgot it said that, because when I got them, I just looked at the front, and people are like, Compass Girls, and I'm like, huh? Oh yeah, that's
You must be famous. Can I have your autograph, Range?
Absolutely. You could have a nice kiss.
Oh, shit.
All right, so go, Z.
Okay, anyway, you can find us at champagneliving.net and toolstotiaras.com. That's our personal blogs, as well as thecompassgirls.com, where after we finish this Facebook Live, we will embed it so you can rewatch it without having to scroll through Facebook. And when we get to it, I'm just being honest, we will list products if we talked about any particular brands. Please, please share this with everybody you know. Just hit that share button and make sure you ask plenty of questions, because that's why we're here. You know what? I have to hit the share button.
Oh, so do I.
Huh? I'll do it after. You share first. You share all. I'm blabbering.
Yeah, I'm blabbering today, and I totally forgot to share. And I did too. Also on Instagram, and see, I totally dropped the ball this week, Z, because this is my thing, and I just threw it in your lap.
I know it is. You know what? We're both feeling a little off today. I'm getting ready to come down with a cold. I'm fighting a cold. I'm going to be taking lots of echinacea later. Before we start, do you think we should introduce the wine? Because we are drinking tonight, baby.
Yes, but before we do that, I just want to tell everyone really quick.
Okay.
Last week we did that giveaway, and we had so much fun, and people really loved it. So, hi Pam, hi EJ. This week, I want to show you this beautiful necklace I got. Wait.
I have to give up mine. Look what I've got. I've got one too.
Empowered. And that's how it comes. It's from Statement Peace, as in peace. Peace be with you.
I've got this. PEA.
Yeah. We did an event back in April, and it was a ladies' night out, and she made these especially for us. I've talked about them a few times already, so you probably already saw it. But this is what you're getting tonight. If you interact with us, talk to us, ask us questions, share, go follow us. I'm sure you like our Facebook page if you're watching, but let your friends know about us. Hey, hi, Court.
I just saw Court was here. The family.
Oh, she wears hers all the time. It's funny because, yes, for the badass lady. Today we're talking about accessories, and I kept thinking of my daughter Courtney, because she is like on point with accessories since she was like
Oops,
8.
sorry.
She was just awesome. All right, go for the wine. Let's do it. Let's tell them about the wine.
Okay, so we finally have a couple of sponsors, and tonight we actually have a wine sponsor, and I believe you pronounce the brand Tussock Jumper. And I'm going to let Rachel tell you what the name of the wine is, what appellation it is, because it's always fun to hear her try to pronounce
this is my best buddy here. That
there's nothing like making fun of your best friend.
I suck at saying certain words, but I'm gonna try it to the best of my abilities.
Okay.
Shiraz.
Start again.
Shiraz, Grenache, Vignier.
Okay, let's try that one more time.
Shiraz, Grenache, Vignier.
Okay, you got 2 out of 3.
Oh, yeah?
You did. You got Shiraz. You can either say Shiraz or Syrah, depending on where you are. Some people call it Syrah, but it's Shiraz. And the second is Grenache. You were absolutely correct. The third word is a little tough. It's Viognier.
Viognier. That's one of those Frenchy things.
It's a French word, and the accent is on the nier. This is a 2016 South African wine. This is the first time either of us have had it. Now, I was actually surprised, and happy that it's a screw top. Did you notice that, Rach?
I did.
And did you know why a lot of brands are going to a lot of the newer brands
are going? I don't know why.
Screw top. It's actually more sanitary.
Oh.
They don't have the issues, and cork is getting very expensive. It's hard to find cork, so that's another reason they're going to screw tops. So it's a different wine than I've ever tasted, and it is, if you like Shiraz, it is 95% Shiraz, so it will appeal to that drinker. You have to understand it's 2 reds and a white mix, which is what makes it so different. Now, I took my first taste as well, and I was like, I'm not so sure at first.
I had to, you know what? I was expecting something else. It's kind of like if you're going to drink tea and you grab like grape juice. I was thinking something else, and when I sipped it, I was like, whoa.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't have a real full body to it, and it's probably because there's white in there. So it seems, you know how a real dry, like a Tempranillo or something, will actually feel heavy in your mouth? This doesn't.
Oh, no, but it's like in and out.
It's in and out, and clean finish, done. It doesn't linger.
He said South African wine is so good. It's her second favorite to New Zealand. So it is. It's really good. If you come and visit your mama, she'll give you some. I gotta bribe my kids to come see me.
The other thing is that I actually was looking at this is my first time with this brand, and they mark each bottle with a different animal that it lives in the area where the grapes are grown.
Which is cool.
This is a rhinoceros.
So we have a rhino.
I noticed that they had like a very cool map on their site. You want to tell them where to go to?
Learn more? Absolutely. I told you I am.
You're on it.
I'm not on it. So there's the website. It's TussockJumpers.com.
That's very cool.
So you can go there.
They sponsor us, so they provided us with the wine, which is kind of fun.
Yes.
And I'm drinking it, and I think that this is a wine that you need to drink with food. You know what I mean? I think when you pair it with something like meat or cheese, it'll bring that flavor out even more. Okay. So now that we're getting ready to get blasted,
let's talk accessories.
Okay, let's talk accessories. Okay. Those glasses. I like those glasses. Okay. I have actually some rules with accessories for me. First of all,
Here she
I
goes.
find it really important to have a signature look. Obviously, everybody knows me for my striped shirts. I am trying to wear them less because now people will see me from the back and go, "Hey, Zippy." Zippy. I'm like, really? From the back? So there, and you know that I always wear this. Pardon?
You are known for your stripes.
I am, and I don't know about my closet has so many striped shirts it isn't funny, and I keep buying them. I even have striped underwear. The other, oh, you're not. Wait, what do you do? Do you have striped underwear on?
I'm not.
Are you looking?
I looked.
You looked. The other thing is, I wear this. So I wear this necklace all the time, but just casually, and I'm kind of known for that. People ask me about it. So
I really love that necklace, by the way, but mine was eaten by my dog.
Oh, this is my second one.
Yeah, it's really nice.
So yeah, you can wear. I love the fact that you can wear it all different ways. So I actually have some golden rules when it comes to accessorizing. One, which is different, very different than what Rachel's are. Never follow convention. Two, never be bland. Okay. Three, yeah, I know. Don't neglect yourself. I dress like this in the house. I may have sweatpants on, but I'll have a striped shirt. I always have my jewelry on in the house, always. Golden rule number 2 is always choose the right accessories for what you're wearing, because accessories can make or completely break your outfit. And I have it all written down so I wouldn't forget because I've got a cold.
That's good. We
really probably
forget.
What was that?
We don't want you to forget.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting old. I'm 65 in a couple of weeks.
Oh, you're not old.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I want to talk a little bit first about balancing accessories, and that, you know what, I'll get to that after. My thing is scarves. I'm going to go straight into scarves, and then we'll talk about a little bit about. Look at you.
like this scarf.
Okay, I'm going to stand up and grab my basket of scarves.
I made the scarf at the Durham Fair. It's silk, and I added the colors into the water.
How beautiful.
And yeah. All right, go ahead. Holy Toledo.
Pardon?
You're like Courtney. This is why you guys get along so good. She is like scarf queen.
Well, I have over 50 scarves. I have more scarves than I have shoes. So
wait a minute, quickly. EJ wants to know, are stripes popular in Florida?
Stripes are popular everywhere. I have sleeveless stripes, short sleeve stripes, long sleeve stripes. I have striped dresses. I have striped designer panties. I have, you name it. The thing about scarves I love is not only they look good on, they look good when you're decorating. I have in my room, I have a ladder, and I hang my scarves from the ladder.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, yep.
Courtney, so she has the scarf wall. Okay.
I do. So let's go through. Did I take my necklace off so that
this is all I know? This one.
Okay, let's start with that one.
That's the only one I know.
Yes, we're going to go through some very, very basic scarf tying, just like a half a dozen of them. Some of them are good for like regular scarves that you would wear every day, and some will work well with winter scarves.
Okay.
What Rachel just did, which is a simple pull through, which everybody probably knows, is you just loop onto your finger, half, bring it around your neck, open, pull it through, and then you have to futz with it a little bit so that you want it to lay right. But this for winter is probably the easiest for most people when they're just grabbing a scarf, going outside. And I know you were talking about those big puffer scarves that they're showing now. You can do them with that. I don't know if this one's, oh yeah, it is long enough. So for a winter scarf, that would be the same thing. You're just gonna take it, pull it through, And this one's much.
I really love that with the winter scarves because it keeps your neck warm.
It does.
That
okay.
one now.
Okay. Do you love infinity scarves? But you have regular?
Yes.
You do. I'm going to actually just, if you have a large square scarf, you can make your own infinity scarf.
Oh, geez.
So that you don't have to mess with it. You're going to take opposite corners. Oops, sorry. Let me just grab that. Grab the other corner.
So you're making like a triangle?
Yep.
Okay.
And you're just going to simply tie it.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just showing you the very easiest, okay?
Yeah.
You loop it around your neck and then just pull it around like an infinity scarf. Only the difference is that you have some play in it. So you can get a point or whatever you like. You get a lot more play when you create your own infinity scarf.
That's nice.
So very simple, just tie the ends and loop it around a couple of times. Oh, goodness. All right. Okay, this is a fun one. I think I'm going to use this for it. This is kind of a fun one for, it doesn't keep your neck so much warm, but it's really kind of cool and like funky and off-centered looking. So if you want to do this with me, do you want to try it? You're just going to hang it around your neck. Okay, take one side and just make a loose knot in it. Just one side. See how I make a loose knot?
Okay.
Leave it up now.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
Leave it open. Okay. Take the other side and put it right through there. Kind of like tying a men's tie.
Okay. Oh.
And it goes a little off center.
So it's kind of like a nice and
very simple. I'm going to stand up and do it even. You know what? Let me pull this up a little higher.
Okay, I need
to make a knot. Basically, I'm just going to tie, but you're going to tie it very loosely because you want to make sure that you have that opening and take the other side and slip it through.
Very cute. I need practice on that one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right. Okay. The other one that a lot of people you see doing with winter scarves, and I wonder if how bad is this going to look with this? It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to roll this one up. It's just the simple wrap. And all you're going to do is you're just going to wrap.
Oh, that's what I do with my big white puffy.
Wrap a second time, if you can.
Yep.
Tie.
Oh.
And tuck.
That's really
weird. And just tuck it under. So that's that. Not so tight. And the ambulance is coming for Rachel.
I'm not good with this.
Okay, let's do it again.
Yep, I wrapped.
So wrap.
Make
sure you leave it longer on one side so you can wrap it around so you don't do it Rachel.
And then tuck. So just it's like
tie and tuck.
This is like how we used to wear bandanas in the 80s.
Exactly.
Do you guys, you guys who are watching, do you guys do the whole scarf thing? Tell us.
I love scarves. I even collect antique travel scarves.
Oh, look at that.
Do you remember these?
Yeah.
And these I'll just do a quick, tie around my neck kind of thing.
You have me up on my knees. I'm so excited over here.
Okay. All right. I have a way that I wear mine that's a little unconventional.
Oh boy.
And I'm wondering if I can. All right. Trying to.
Okay. Waterfall scarloofs. She doesn't know if that's the right name.
Yes, that's what it's called. The one that I pulled through the loop.
I don't know. You know what? Because the comments weren't moving, so they were talking. I didn't see it. Sorry, guys. I dropped the ball.
I'm trying to remember.
Oh wait, I gotta follow along here.
Okay. Oh, this one you might have a little tough time with. This is the way I wear my scarves. And
Okay.
it's almost like a French twist, and I'm trying to remember how to do a French twist. This is my fake out French twist, okay? You take it and you're gonna wrap.
Okay.
One. Now, I tie, I pull it up under the one next to my neck. This is a hard one, and down through. So
Wait,
I get
when I tie, am I tying up or down?
I'm gonna come very close.
Okay.
Okay, wrap it around.
Yep.
You're gonna go over.
Yep.
You're gonna pull up through the very tight one right next to your neck,
Okay.
and then down into the, and then just pull through the other hole that's there. That's my fake out. It's kind of like a French twist, and I'm trying to remember. I haven't done a French
I don't
twist
think
in a
mine
long
came out
time.
so good.
Yeah, and I'm like, actually, yours looks more like a French twist than mine does. And let me see if I remember how to do it. Okay, so I'm going to try this. I haven't done this in a very long time because this I used to do for outdoor. Again, shorter on one side, longer on the other. Twist around. You're going to, yeah, I'm trying, where is it? There it is. Okay. You're going to make a knot and bring it through.
Courtney, are you done? Can you come on and show us the waterfall one?
Oh, is she talking about the braided one? Is that the one that you go like this?
She said it's
like
a double wrap. One side is long and you let it hang angled like a triangle down the front, but it's hard to explain via type. But we can add you. You could be a guest.
Yeah, you can come on because you can actually braid it too. You can actually take it around, take it up through over here, and then you pull the other one around.
Oh my God.
And that's, you're hopeless.
I can't figure out how to find you.
Oh.
So I've tried my iPad.
I would love for her to come on, but you can actually, it's really pretty if you actually braid, if you go in over one, and then you take the other one and come through, and you just keep knotting.
Do you want Facebook Live? I would like the Compass Girls.
Yeah, the Compass Girls. Sorry, Z.
Okay, is that what she's talking about? Can she come on?
No, she just got out of the shower. She has no makeup on. So let's save that one because we'll be talking scarves again.
Okay. Do you want to take over because we have to stay on track?
Yes. So I'm going to talk about. I'm going to go through a little quicker the 2019 accessory trends. Every trend that comes out, it goes off of New York Fashion Week, and they just had spring summer of spring summer of 2019 in New York. The designs come off of Fashion Week, off the runway, and they kind of get toned down a little bit, but they do come to us and we wind up doing them. Sometimes there's a trend that I just cannot get into. One of them that I don't like, that it's not going away, and I wanted to, is the pointy shoes. But we're not talking shoes and pocketbooks. But that's one of the trends. I have the pointy shoes, but I don't like it. I think we lost Zippy. She'll be right back. But
I lost you.
Yes, I said that. I said we lost her, but she'll be right back.
Where did I go?
So the trend right now at Fashion Week, it was everything is think color, fun, bold, big. It reminds me so much.
Okay, wait a minute. I'll go big and bold for me.
You know, these earrings, hoops have been in, they've been in the trend, but an earring like this is actually going to go away, and it'll be a hoop, but maybe it'll be a half moon or bigger. Ear cuffs are back. Those we wore in the 80s and early 90s.
Let's see.
The other thing is, which I'm
Are,
really
are danglies in?
Yes,
Are
yes,
danglies,
that is totally
are these in?
that in. Yes.
Okay. I need to know these things.
Shiny, uh, one thing that's back, charms. This bracelet, it's
I'm so
Debbie
jealous.
Brooks. It's not Zippy thought it was who'd you think it was?
I thought it was Kate Spade.
Yeah, it's not Kate Spade, but this
Look,
bracelet
sure looks like it.
this is from the 90s and I wear it all the time. I always get compliments, but it's one of those things. Charm bracelets went out, but I loved my little bright colored charm bracelet because this says everything about me. So I always wore it. It's back. That's why you don't get rid of stuff. I'm sorry.
No, never.
I'm going to show you something else. This is actually from the 80s. I wore this probably at a club or concert.
I remember those.
Yep.
Look, Bake Light is back in, and my mom wore Bake
So
Light.
I did wear that. That was a
I'm
definite.
going to keep changing my earrings while you're doing that. Yeah.
The other thing, you're going to see charms on the necklaces. Remember the coins? Remember we used to have the coin necklaces?
I used to love those.
Those are in the same category as like your charm necklaces. So there's going to be corns. The other thing, wait, I'm just going to move this quick. Yeah.
Changing my earrings. I have my wine glasses on. Oh, let's go boho.
The other thing is layers. So I'm going to tell you a quick funny story. As you know, I was a cosmetologist. I was very into the trend. Whatever was out, I dressed, the part. And then I went into corporate America, and it was a totally different way to dress. It was businessy. I was going more into the executive level. So I had to, I dressed in suits. Think like Heather Locklear. Those are pretty. Heather Locklear suits. That's, basically what I wore. I could not
wear these for a while.
Put an outfit together to save my life. So my best friend Tracy, I swear this is a true story, used to come over once a month. And because I would say I have nothing to wear. So she would come over once a month and she would put all my outfits together, and she would put the jewelry, everything. So I would get up in the morning, I'd pull that day's hanger out, and my whole outfit would be there. Tracy.
Go Tracy.
Oh God, she was my stylist. This really happened. Of course, once I got where I
Hey Donna, hey Allison. I see my family's here. I'm sorry, I gotta say.
Hi Al. Allison, I love her. I miss her.
And
so,
you met, oh no, you didn't.
I know Allison. I was at her wedding.
No, not Allison, my cousin Donna. Yeah. Okay, simple hoops. I'm going to talk about my style.
You know what, Z? Those are classic, but they're not going to be in. It's going to be. Remember the '80s with the big circle earrings, and so lots of.
They're not going to be in. They're about 30 years old, and they're 14 karat gold.
Statement pieces, the big wrap around your neck like chokers. Statement pieces, those are in.
I'm going to show one of the pieces that we're showing. We're going to be highlighting next week for Valentine's Day.
Here's another thing I'm super excited about. Oh, I love that. That is so in.
I love it too. We'll be showing this whole line next week.
That is beautiful.
I need to show it against something.
Look what else is back.
I love that look.
I love the bangle bracelet. So all your bangle bracelets are back, ladies. Get them out. Wait, it gets better. Shiny look.
Oh my gosh, I remember those.
Okay, this is all back. Woo! So that's all back.
Okay, let me put on
big watches are in.
Wait a minute. Can I look like the guy on the corner selling watches and just put a bunch on?
Look, I'm a little bit much right now, but you get the drift. But this is
I've got my watch that every blogger got. My Fossil smartwatch. That's the only big one I have.
This is my Kibo,
Oh.
which I love. I love my Kibo. Yeah, so big, chunky, loud. Here's another one.
I'm going back for more wine.
I'm so happy that all this is back. This is my thing. Like I had some major kick-ass jewelry. The other thing, which I'm on the fence about. You ready? What's coming back? This is an old one, so it's not what's out now. Are you ready?
Oh, I have a bunch of headbands.
But they're coming back in style. Headbands, your hair clip things, all the hair accessories. If you have a child, go raid her little clip thing.
I'm going to wear my Compass Girls necklace that you bought me.
What Compass Girls necklace?
Well, it's Compass.
I love that. That's in. That is trendy. It is in. Oh, guess what else is back?
What?
Seashells.
What?
Seashells.
Like puka beads?
Like, yes. Remember we used to have our seashell necklaces?
I remember in puka beads.
For UZ, your classic pearls and Audrey Hepburn, that's into
That's always
in. Larger than life earrings, belts are back. And
I know. And they're a great way to change a look.
Yes, Western belt, which I love because
wait a minute.
We used to use
totally funky. Let's go back to the 60s and 70s beaded belts.
That is totally in. So the Western Candy, you don't know how to wear headbands. Yes, just do your hair, shake it up a little, get it full, get your headband, and pull forward. You get a little height here.
I should have grabbed one from the other room. Or if you have short hair, you just plop it on.
You could do a head. I mean, this one's kind of hard because it's like this is the one I
got. That looks like can I guess? It's a goodie.
When I'm putting my makeup on, I wear.
Is it a goodie? Do you remember those? The goodie one?
Goodie. I have no idea. I am positive I took this from Courtney when she was like 10.
Oh my word.
I'll tell you that. But the Cowboy Belt, I love the belts because in the 80s, Z, you remember this, we had our skinny jeans or our leggings. We had the long sweater or shirt, and we would put that belt on, and we would give us this shape.
Hourglass look.
For me,
it was Fiorucci's. I had a pair of Fiorucci's and with a real bulky turtleneck, real bulky big sweater, and belted it.
The big bulky ones, and it was like that cowl neck.
The cowl, I love the cowl neck. It actually made your neck look even longer.
Yes, and then we did the sweaters off the shoulder, which are all back, by the way.
I didn't do that.
Now, though, they show like the bra or their cami strap where we wore a tank top under the sweater. We were more conservative. As wild as the 80s were, we were more conservative. And yes, Candy, the puka shell necklaces are back. And
actually, when I was in Hawaii, everybody was wearing them. So
yeah, but in Hawaii, I think you like.
Yeah, I think they always do.
Warm. Candy, if your glasses are hurting your ears, you either they're too tight, they're too small for you, or
no, she means with the headbands. It really hurts with glasses.
Oh, with the
headbands and glasses don't go because they hit Okay, there's like this pressure point right here that makes you want to scream, right, Candy? Makes you want to absolutely
You know
scream.
what? I know what she's talking about, but there's a way to fix that, and I just don't know what it is right now. But I am going to work on that.
Yeah, please do, because maybe I'll go back to wearing them. I love the way a headband looks with short hair because it's kind of funky because then I can spike it around it.
Yep, cuffs too, ear cuffs, and the big bracelet.
I love. God, I should have brought some of mine out. I love cuffs.
Yes.
I'm feeling better from the wine. I'm just saying.
It's 8:05, and we got off on the last week. We ran so late, but we're gonna get on to New Bedford, Massachusetts.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this stuff aside. We'll revisit this when we do larger size accessories like shoes and bags.
Cindy's here, and I said how we were more conservative in the 80s, and I've known Cindy forever, and she said,
cool.
doesn't remember me being conservative. I wasn't conservative, but
slouch socks. Oh my gosh,
Cindy knows
that's too short.
Oh boy, let me tell you, Cindy could tell you some stories.
Oh, good. I'm gonna ask
on my wedding video, and it's one of the best because they went around to the tables back then, and
Cindy
did not like me. Can you believe it? When she met me,
what?
She didn't like me.
That's weird.
But
how can people not lie? Well,
because I was kind of snotty. But anyway,
really.
So she didn't like me, and I just kept talking to her and talking to her and talking to her until she started talking to me, and I would even go up to her and like hug her and stuff, and until she fell in love with me, and she became one of my best friends in the whole world. Isn't that funny?
So someone asked about the Heartbreak heart necklace. We're going to be highlighting that along with other
we'll tell you about
one of our sponsors for next week. So
yeah, so we'll get into that. Let's go to Massachusetts.
Let's talk about New Beige. So I used to live 15 minutes from there, so that was it's changed a lot. We used to go there just to go outlet shopping, and that was it. There's nothing else there, and the outlets were in the actual factories. When so if they made dresses, the dress outlet was in on the first floor, and that's the only reason we would go to New Bedford, or to pick my husband up when he sold a car to a dealer there. It's the only time we used to go. But how many years has it been since we've been?
Believe it or not, it was 2014.
I think we need to go back.
I can't believe it.
Just saying, because I was absolutely floored at the difference between the New Bedford that I knew when I lived there and what they have done to that city. They have just put so much money into revitalizing the waterfront and the historic district. It's just incredible.
It really is. I loved the streets.
Cobblestones. How can you not love cobblestone streets?
I absolutely, but remember I was like, oh crap, like how do you walk down the street in heels?
You don't.
I was panicking.
That's really funny because we were talking about styles in Paris, you and I earlier, and I was saying, oh no, they wear flats. It's because they have cobblestone streets that they wear flats. That's why they don't wear heels there. They very rarely. To go out at night, but you'll never see them during the day. And so, yeah, cobblestone. There's something romantic about cobblestone streets.
Yeah,
and those gas lamps, those beautiful gas lamps.
And we got there late. The first night we got there, and we had reservations at, was that the Cork Wine Bar in Tapas?
Oh my God, yes, that was the first place we went.
Right,
that was down on the waterfront.
Yes.
Yep, it's beautiful. That's where they had the exposed brick wall, the exposed walls. There we are. Holy, I have to come closer and sit. Well, that's what my glasses are for. What were we eating? Is that dessert?
Oh wait, but wait, what? Oh, I didn't know I could do that. I'm sorry. I'm learning things as we go through
You
here.
have a bunch of. This is awesome.
I didn't know we could do that.
Do what?
Okay.
Be on and
So,
show a picture.
so at that place at
Cork.
Cork Wine Bar and Tapas, I got oh my God, the picture didn't load. Oh, yes, it did. I got this scallop, these scallops. And when I tell you, they were the most amazing scallops I have ever had. And I tried to ask Zippy if we could go back there every single night. And ever since then, that was back in 2014, I have been ordering scallops to try to find something close to that. And I have not. I want to go back.
That's because they're local. They're fresh, local, right off the dock.
Drizzled. They did a
yes, they did like
it wasn't balsamic, it was I forgot.
Was it a coulis on it? Or I shouldn't say that word in front of you because
go to their site and look at their menu. It's like to die for. And I think
was it reduction? It wasn't a reduction, a balsamic reduction, or some sort of a wine reduction?
balsamic reduction, and it's on their site, and I don't remember.
Okay, I'll look it up while you're loading.
Okay, and then
it doesn't matter.
Oh, this was the picture from there. How cute we are. That.
Oh my gosh.
Look at, we look so young and refreshed. After
That's 5 years ago.
We drove. How did you came to my house and then we went up there?
Yes, we did.
But
and it was so amazing.
Yeah, they were great. We love them. And
yeah, we could have eaten there every night. It was just first of all, the atmosphere is absolutely beautiful. Yeah. If you're in Rhode Island, it's right over. It's not if you're in Seaport, Swansea, Fairhaven, it's a quick jump over. Mass. If you're in Rhode Island, it's a quick jump over. It's very easy to get to. It didn't take you. How long did it take us from your house? I'm trying to remember. Okay, so
they had the truffle fries too. That was the first time I had truffle fries.
Oh my God, they were so good there because they weren't overpowering. Some truffle fries are really overpowering. Theirs were just perfect.
And that was also the first time I had a flourless chocolate cake.
A tort, yes.
That was good also. The other thing we did was we went on we went on that boat. We went.
A whaling. It's the last remaining whaling ship. Are you talking about the Charles Morgan? You talking about the Charles
Morgan? We went on the ship. Was it that long ago? We really need to go back. Where we were on the boat, we went out and we saw the Charles Morgan.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yes, we were on the boat.
We took like a tour, and you could see the historic boats, and you could see the waterfront, and you could see the Morgan.
It was the actual Whaling City Expeditions.
Thank you. Because I'm not good at that.
Okay, wait, you're gonna laugh at this picture. I'm gonna put it up. Zippy took this picture.
So, bro, I just wanted the guy to like whip you, like they did in the old slave ships or something. So that was a real whaling boat because when the whalers, they would go out on those huge ships, and then the fishermen, the whalers would go out on these smaller ships and actually spear the whales from there. Correct?
And I think you paid him. He was gonna like choke me or something.
Of course.
Yes, that was an actual whaling ship. And anybody could do this. It wasn't because we were sponsored to go up there. Like,
oh no,
they have all these tours on all different ships and boats and that you can do it. It was very, very fun. fun.
It was. But we were actually there because it was the anniversary of the Morgan, the whaling ship.
Right.
And was the last, it's the last remaining whaling ship. And they restored it. Wooden whaling ship.
It's now here by me in Connecticut at the Mystic Seaport Museum.
Right. And I think that's where they restored it too, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't they restore it in Mystic? And then they brought it there for the celebration because New Bedford was the whaling city. There were more whalers out of there than I think anywhere, right? I think that's what they were telling us. They had the largest whaling, they were the largest whaling port. So they brought it there for the celebration, which was great fun. And we got to go on it. It was a bit crowded. There were all sorts of celebrations and fun, but
all the piers, they have like all the boats come in and it's all working boats and actual hands are there because if you remember, we were talking.
I do. We were, as always, Rachel will go up to any guy and ask him to pose for a photo.
And he did. That guy posed. He was one of the hands that was actually working. We have other ones too, but
probably
on
a like a what do they call them? Not clamming, but
it was a big boat.
Yeah,
they were doing manly stuff. Like
yes, they were
pulling in chains that the links alone were like this big. It was insane. Yeah. Those guys were working for their money.
They sure were.
They're no joke. And of course, you know, you look for some fun things. Zippy found that and made me stand in front of it.
Because you guys all know Rachel well enough now. Because you cannot travel with Rachel without getting into some trouble somewhere. It's all in good fun, but
one of the things I love about New Bedford was that I learned so much history, and I'm going to share. I probably shouldn't, but I basically skipped every history class. It bored me when I was younger. So my husband is a history buff. He knows everything. He could give you like tours no matter where we go. He's like, oh, and in 1819, John, whoever, you know, skipped down that block. And I never know anything about history. And lately, everywhere we've gone, we've found some pieces of history. And New Bedford, literally, I was enthralled with the Charles W. Morgan and the whaling and we went to the museum and learned so much.
And for those who travel with your family, this is a wonderful children's museum as well. For their entire whale bone carcasses hanging, and it's hands-on in some places, and it's so much to learn. There's a big whaling ship in the center in one of the rooms where the kids can get on it and play and pretend to hoist the sails and man the ship and pull the winches and whatever they do on, you know, and or row or whatever it is. It's a replica whaling ship. Half of one in the center, and the kids the kids were having a great time. We were watching. We were on it with them, but yeah, we were watching them too. Do you remember that part?
You know what? I'm sorry. I was listening and yes, I loved everything about it. I was trying to share some pictures with that huge whale when you walked in. It was the bones, and
oh my gosh, I actually shared a photo of it on the Compass Girls. If you scroll down,
there we go.
Earlier today, of standing. I wish I could share photos. I don't think I can share photos.
No, and then this was the one. Remember, it was showing all the whaling where they got the whales, which it's illegal now, but you know, like that's how people.
It was very different. That's for you got food, you got clothing, it really was a source of oil and light. They used that the fat, the tallow from it. Is that called tallow? I can't remember. But the fat from it to light the lamps. So it was, you know, I mean, you can't say now it was a terrible thing. It was a good thing. They needed it to live.
And that museum, that's another one too. You know, I'm not a big, huge museum person, but they have people walking around the museum telling stories and everything. So we wound up in that museum for hours. It was,
it's very cool.
Incredible. And then
it's very modern.
Yes, very.
And there's a lot, if you go and you bring your family, there's a lot in that neighborhood. There's great, there's restaurants, there's shops, there's all sorts of things to do right there in that neighborhood of New Bedford. So
EJ, if you go up there, you need to let me know because you would be near me and we would definitely have to meet up. Because it wasn't that far.
Dad.
That picture that we're showing now, that was a little tiny model, but that model had so many, it was hundreds of details of the ship, and you could see Zippy's hand. That was pretty crazy. We were like, what? that was nuts.
So that's actually a must do. I know that when I was in school, when Ben was in school, they went there. They took the kids for field trips there because that's how close we lived. That was one of the field trip areas. Yep. So it is definitely the kind of thing you want to do with kids.
Oh, definitely. There's also art studios. So we went over to art studio.
And it's within the old mills. So New Bedford was a mill town for many, many years. They got fabrics. They're famous for their braided rugs. So what they've done is they've taken over those beautiful old mills and they've made them into art studios. Not all of them, but a lot of them. A lot of them are still working mills. They're still working, I think, rug factories there still.
This was me touching something I don't think I should have been touching at the museum, but I picked it up.
But she didn't get caught, and that's all that matters.
I picked it up. And my sidekick partner was like, wait, I need to take a picture. And I had to stand there longer, almost getting caught because she needed to take a picture of it. So
and she still does it. That's the thing. You still do it every time, which is fun. So yeah, those they have they have like gallery shows and gallery openings in the evenings with wine and cheese and you can go from gallery to gallery.
Oh my God! Can we tell them about the glass museum? We were dying.
Who would have expected to like the glass? Yeah, it was like, ew, glass museum.
We were like, what? It was freaking amazing.
It was.
Like they had pieces that you're like, oh my God, my grandmother has that. Like my grandmother had that piece.
They had everything from that to Tiffany. It was just beautiful.
You literally went home checking all your grandmother's glass.
Yeah, we did. I was like, oh, that's carnival glass. I have carnival glass.
This is a fountain that they had there, that like this whole glass fountain. The most amazing thing, you walk into this dark room. I mean, some of it was like stuff it looked like you had when you were a kid. You walk into this dark room and check this out. It was all glow in the dark glass. How freaking cool is that?
And it wasn't new. These are all old museum pieces. They had new pieces. They had Chihuly too. Didn't they have one Chihuly piece or something there?
I don't know what Chihuly is.
Okay, never mind.
Well, now
Dale Chihuly is a very famous. I have Dale Chihuly stories. Dale Chihuly is a glass artist.
Look at this. That's Zippy.
Yes, that was made out of glass. Yep.
That's glass. I did not hold it because I probably would have dropped it, glass or not. I would have thrown it. So
or broken the leg off. I would have it.
Yeah, because normally you're not supposed to be able to hold this stuff, but we were like, we're writing about it. Can we touch it? But wait, this was the best part of the glass.
He was taking everything out of the cabinets for us and letting us hold it and see it.
And he brought us in the back room.
Oh my gosh.
For the big secret. You ready for this? I'm going to post the picture first just so you could see. It's just pictures in this book, you know, all kinds of colorful, beautiful pictures. And then he tells us to look at the book's page and look at this. Dun, 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 dun. It's Tiffany. Like,
Yep.
that was before Tiffany Glass, Tiffany this. He actually created this book.
Yep, and it's so old. It was falling apart, wasn't it? Like the
It was falling apart.
Yeah.
And we touched it.
We did touch it. We touched things. we go. We're not supposed to touch it. Whoa.
Wait, were we not supposed to touch it?
No.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't think so. Well, it was like, wasn't it under glass or something, or didn't it?
It was sitting on the desk.
Oh, that's right. He had it on the desk because he was doing something with it. That's right.
Yeah. So
I stand corrected.
Yeah, we touched it. I think we were supposed to touch it.
Awesome.
It was like we're falling.
The other thing is, you know, there's a very strong Portuguese culture there, and because the fishermen came from Portugal, they settled in New Bedford, and it's still a strong. There is a huge Portuguese population, and the food that you can get there is out of this world.
Can we talk about Tia Maria's? I couldn't even
talk about Tia Maria all night long.
I couldn't even pronounce the food. They were so nice, and they didn't know who we were. We were just regular people coming in. We wound up meeting the entire family. They remind me of like an Italian family. And then they were telling us the story about the Portuguese, and they were making us try all these things and then desserts. And that was the first time. The first time I had the empanada, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure. Was that?
Was it there? I don't remember what. Honestly, it was
like
I don't remember what I ate 5 years ago. I'm going to be honest here.
I remember absolutely being in love with.
Remember how good it was and how nice they were, and that I was leaving to go to Europe in a couple of weeks after that, and he gave me his brother's phone number and address. I can't remember where. I was going to Germany or somewhere, and his brother lived there, and they gave me a phone number to contact so that I could go over and meet the family.
Yes, and they gave me that drink because it was like the Portuguese drink, and and then the roosters. So we're not going to tell you because you need to go to New Bedford, Massachusetts. Go to Tia Maria's for dinner. Let her know that we sent you, and just ask about the rooster. That's all. That's all we're gonna say. We're not gonna say
it.
Oh, done. My husband says, did you see his comment? When we go away, he puts bail money aside because we touch stuff.
You know what, Rich? That's something I probably should do because we travel a lot. And I've thought about it. I thought just in case. But then the two of us, we could both get into trouble.
Lime. What was it? Spicy lime. My first time I ever had Thai. Oh, that's
right. It's the first time you ever had Thai food. You were a courageous eater.
That was one of our first times when you made me try stuff. That was the beginning.
You go like this and you go, and you hold it there for a while and you make a face, and then you close your eyes and you go, and then you bite it and you go, ooh, that's good. That's what she does everywhere. If it's not pizza, pasta.
I do still do that. Except if we're like on the West Coast and they always try to serve me pizza on the West Coast. If I come there, please don't give me pizza. Like, why?
That's so. And spicy lime. It's a very tiny little like storefront kind of restaurant. It wasn't. Wasn't it?
It was just like a little nook of a place.
Yeah, it's like think of the place you go to get takeout kind of thing, but they have
Even
tables.
smaller though. It was even
Yeah.
smaller. Think of when you're walking in the city and you go into like a little breakfast nook.
Right.
Or
Even that.
something like that.
I didn't be smiling like, yeah. Yeah.
Like when I wrote about it, I said it was like a hidden gem. The first time I had Thai, it was so delicious. I actually loved it. I got some chicken thing. I don't remember exactly, but it was very good.
I can't remember a darn thing.
Because I remember it was spicy, something spicy.
Right.
It was really good. Then we also went to another little nook place, like a little luncheon place, Destination Soups, and I was like, oh,
I can picture that. That was like it.
I didn't do soups and salads really. I was more like steak and gravy type of girl, and I was not into that whole salad thing.
And they had a really interesting menu, didn't they?
Very. Oh, look, I'm not sharing anything. Yes, they were. They gave like different breads and soups and salads. It was actually very good. It was good for the money, very cheap. And remember, they had that blackboard, and they were
I was going to say they had this cool blackboard.
Yeah, community vibe. It was very
very right. You know that the same people go every day.
Yeah, it was cool. That was really cool. Oh, look, there's your salad.
Yeah, that looks like something I'd have.
It was something. Yeah, I didn't have that. I had like a piece of bread and soup.
Yeah.
Oh wait, this was the Thai place. I was so amazed because my rice was in a heart. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. I was like, they love me. Look at
they do.
Rice in a
they
heart.
do love you. They love you. Couple of other restaurants, Freestones. Remember Freestones City Grill? That was, first of all, just even from the outside walking up and seeing that building, it's just, you go, ooh, this is like very interesting because it was a bank, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah, it's in an old bank.
Or was it a firehouse? Am I screwing things up?
It could have been. I don't know.
Maybe.
No, Citizens National Bank. I got it.
Oh.
Citizens National Bank. And it still had the original fire. No, it wouldn't have been a firehouse because it had a fireplace and that mantle that took up the whole wall. That was really pretty.
Yes, that's right. It did.
Yeah, it's a really. Rachel and I end up on these romantic dates. It's really funny.
We always, yes.
We end up in a place that looks really romantic with flowers and candles, and we look at each other and laugh. Because my husband never did. Yeah.
We're a romantic duo.
Oh, we are? Is that what we are?
Sure.
I love it. And the menu is a book, right? It's huge. There wasn't like a huge menu.
Are we talking waterfront grill?
No, I'm talking about Freestones, the City Grill.
Freestone City Grill. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yep.
I was thinking
it was.
Did
you have a photo of it? I saw a photo of it when I was going through, but I don't know if you saw it. It's on a corner, and there's a huge black sign that just says Freestones straight. You can't miss it. We'll have to.
You know
look
what?
up.
That was the place I got the filet mignon and the little side thing with lobster. Lobster.
Yeah, very nice restaurant.
It was so good that I wanted to go back there because I was excited that I was able to eat.
We have problems with restaurants when we travel. We always want to, if they're good, we want to keep going back, but we need to explore more.
Yeah, it was difficult because and the desserts. I remember the dessert. Their dessert.
Of course you do.
Their dessert was like a oh my God, it was like deliciousness. That's all I could say. Just make sure you look at the desserts.
Didn't they have a really good dessert menu? I mean, not just a few. They had a really good. I have to look it up later.
Yeah, now, I knew and now I don't remember. But then we did go to the waterfront grill.
Oh, that was very pretty.
Yes. And the waterfront grill is actually where you got the entire bagel
Yeah.
roaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just dug in and cracked that sucker open.
Yes. And they had amazing desserts too. Oh, you know what? That was Freestones.
I heard that the waterfront grill actually closed.
Oh, don't tell me that.
Yeah, I think so.
So we're talking about them and they're no longer there?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're reopening.
Oh, that makes me sad because they were so good. I'm getting hungry just
unless they were taken over. Sometimes that happens. Nope. Interesting.
Okay, so
I know. Just looked it up.
Okay, I didn't know they were gone. That stinks.
That's all right.
But
beautiful location and whatever is in there. It was. I remember it was like it's on the waterfront area. It was in a separate. Oh, hello.
That was Tia Maria's dessert.
Yep.
I guess I took pictures of all the desserts.
The only thing you're going to find in the area is that where to stay is very limited. I think there was one hotel in New Bedford, and that's it.
Yes.
There may be more now. When we were there was just one hotel.
I feel like we were there now so long ago. Like, I can't believe it was that long ago. I feel like it should have been. And it was really easy to get around. And Uber wasn't even around then. Instagram wasn't out yet.
Nope. So it was in town. There's the Fairfield Inn and Suites, which is actually right across from where the waterfront grill was, right? That was in the building across the way. It's right on the main drag, which is MacArthur Drive. MacArthur Drive, I believe, comes from Route 136. I think that, and goes straight through New Bedford. And it's the main road that runs along the waterfront. So there's a Fairfield Inn and Suites. If you want to stay anywhere else, you need to go across the bridge because it is on the water into Fairhaven. And we stayed at we stayed at the Seaport Inn and Marina. It was it under construction or something? They were rehabbing it or something when we were there because it was like not so sure about this.
We have a lot of unanswered questions, and we need to give our guests correct information. We need to go back.
Yeah, so it may have been under rehab then, but I do remember. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I remember things that they had a cocktail hour there at the Seaport Inn and Marina, and it was outside at the bar. You know why I remember? Because there was a Carmen Ghia in the. This is the only reason. There was the most beautiful Carmen Ghia in the parking lot, and that's my dream car. Otherwise I would never have remembered. But I remember it was lit with like the hanging string lights. And it was just a real casual, real comfortable outside.
I do remember that. Yes. And we went to the beach too, real quick, because I know we're over.
We went to Fort Tabor. There's a beach across from Fort Tabor and the beach across from it.
Yes. Yep. So we did go to the beach. So there is a ton to do. We'll try to get as much information, like updated information as we can. As Zippy said, we're trying to get everything up on the site. Truthfully, I am not a techie person, and that's my job to like get some stuff and get our YouTube done and all this. I did everything yesterday. Zippy doesn't even know this yet.
Ooh, but I'm impressed.
Well, I screwed it up, so I had to delete it all.
So what the prize is for tonight. I'm just going to show it again. Yeah.
Where did my necklace go? Oh, here it is. So if you share, there you go. You are going to be one empowered woman. I love
man. Hello.
So much. I love it. Yeah, that statement piece. We are going to be doing a giveaway.
You didn't finish
Zippy,
your wine.
you announce when? I'll finish it right now. You're going to announce tomorrow, correct?
Right. I'll just go through and make sure that that people commented. No, I sucked it right down, which is not good when you're coming down with a cold because it's going to hit me.
Look, that's a purple. It's not wine.
No, it's beautiful. It's like it's you know what? Can I be honest? At first taste it was a little iffy.
I like it.
Really like it. I wasn't sure because it was a flavor that I'm not used to. It was not something that I really recognized because of the blend.
Yeah, that was it. You didn't really recognize it.
Because I'm used to red, not heavier. Or well, Shiraz isn't heavy, but whatever.
Yeah.
It's lighter than a regular Shiraz.
It's good. So we want to thank Tussock Jumper. Thank you so much. Get over to their site, TussockJumperWines.com. Thank you so much for our wine tonight. Next week, you do not want to miss next week. We're talking about Valentine gifts, but better than that, we're getting sexy. Zippy's going to roll her eyes because she doesn't want it. We're getting sexy. We are going to be like
they.
Yeah. We are doing this. It is Valentine's Day, ladies.
Like, yes. What kind of sex are you talking about?
We're going all out. We're going all out. And we're going to be talking about mine and is it mine and Zippy, Zippy and I, Zippy and me, however that whole saying goes.
I'm done correcting.
We are going to be talking about our romantic getaway.
Oh, you and me?
Kisses, roses, and someone singing to us. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, I know exactly where you're taking us.
And we're talking about Long Beach, California. Not what you think. We're going to give you.
I thought it was like, Long Beach, California?
Yeah. We're going to give you the ins and outs that you're going to be amazed, like, oh, wow. Yeah, it's going to be good. So join us next Wednesday. Please share. We thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming, and we will see you next week. Ciao.
Ciao.